Area Gianni. They just hacked this video. It's 6:23 a.m. April 25th. You see long black hair in a man bun, black mustache, lower lip hair that's black, anchor beard that's black. So these people are using a system and using novel tech to manipulate people and using the novelty of the tech to seduce people. They're using unreliable tech and they're relying on a system to make decisions that is not reliable. These people are extremely irresponsible, the people using the tech and the people overseeing it, if they're not bringing this to your attention. The fact that they don't know how to authenticate the readings from the tech and that they don't mention this is evidence of their lack of responsibility, as well as evidence of their dishonesty. They are not. They don't know how to check these monitors to see if there's other devices manipulating neurophysiological cues coming from other devices. They don't know how to check the human body for it, nor do they. So, for instance, if they have devices reading the nervous system and reading these neurophysiological cues, if they have other devices they neuromodulate with, they could throw off those cues. They don't know how to check for that, nor do they check for that. That's evidence of irresponsibility. That's also evidence they don't know how to check for tampering. And that they don't mention such things, that's evidence of their dishonesty and evidence of their irresponsibility for not mentioning such things. They don't know how to authenticate mind outputs. They don't know how to authenticate telepathy. They don't know how to authenticate and check to see if the messages leaving the human body and going to a computer are being tampered with in transit. They don't even know the errors of instrumentation, and they don't know all the different manipulations of their system that could lead to unreliable data. The fact that they do not mention this is evidence of their dishonesty. The fact that they do not mention this is evidence of their irresponsibility. They shut down my video when I was first making this. I said it out loud first, then I tried to make a video, then they paused it and destroyed it. Now I'm saying it again. So that's more evidence of their dishonesty. These people are outright criminals and thugs, and they need to go to prison is the real truth. But yeah, the fact that they don't know the errors in instrumentation and they've been doing research with this technology for 6 years and 5 months and still don't know the errors of their technology and how they can get unreliable data and don't know all the manipulations of their system leading to unreliable data, and they don't mention such, is evidence of their dishonesty and irresponsibility, and evidence these people just need to go to prison because they've been making decisions with this technology and even harming people based off of unreliable data and unauthenticated evidence, such as unauthenticated video, unauthenticated mind outputs, unauthenticated telepathy, unauthenticated neurophysiological cues. That should tell you these people are more than negligent, irresponsible, and dishonest. How do they still have access to the technology, and how are they not in prison? Because they've justified stealing large sums of money with this system. They've justified trillions of dollars in crimes with this system. And they still don't even have devices or methods to check for tampering of the messages from the human body to their computer. They still don't even know how to authenticate the mind outputs, the telepathy, or the neurophysiological cues, and I'm not even sure if they mention these manipulations in their notes. They don't even have methods to check if there's different devices in my body that they could use for neuromodulation to throw off these neurophysiological cues. So these people are highly irresponsible, extremely dishonest, and more than negligent if they're not mentioning these things. So if there is someone who makes sense overseeing this, someone needs to put these people in prison, as they're using the system to rob, they're using the system to justify murder, they're using the system to justify theft. So someone needs to make this clear to someone who makes sense.